Hi everybody, welcome back, and I'm back with the daily angel guidance message. I hope you're doing great, and I hope you all had a fabulous week last week and that you were able to use some of your own tools to tune in and see what angel guidance and inner guidance is coming through for you. But like I said, today I am back and I've missed you guys. So here we are on Tuesday. It is also Takeaway Tip Tuesday. I'm going to have a brand new episode for you. So make sure you come back at 1:30 Eastern, which is 11:30 Mountain or 10:30 Pacific, because today I want to share with you a really awesome, easy to use tool that can help you when you feel you're not tapping into your inner guidance, you're not hearing it clearly, if you're in a slump, if you're feeling depressed. So I want to share that tool with you today. And like I said, that's going to be back here for Takeaway Tip Tuesday at 1:30 Eastern Time, 11:30 Mountain or 10:30 Pacific. So get that written down so you don't forget. And today we're going to work with the Archangel deck. Here they are. Awesome deck. Actually, this was the deck that I was using when I was doing my angel therapy practitioner training with Doreen Virtue, so I love this deck. And today's message comes to us from the wonderful Archangel Michael. Now, I just want to share a little bit about this because not everybody understands about these angels and archangels and what's all that about. So we all have our own personal guardian angels who are with you from before you're even born until you pass away. And so they are with you all the time, and you absolutely should be working with them daily for anything little all the way up to the big stuff. But then we also have access to the archangels, who are very big and powerful angels who are kind of like the managers of the guardian angels, but they all have a specialty. Hi Janice, nice to have you here. The archangels all have a specialty. And so whenever we're working through something very specific, we can always call on the archangels as well. And they can be with everybody simultaneously. You never have to worry that, oh my gosh, I'm taking them away from something more important, because it doesn't work that way. So, if you need healing, you can call on Archangel Raphael. But today we have Archangel Michael coming through, and his message, or his specialty first, I should say, is safety and security, right? He's the patron saint of police officers, and he will always guide us and guard us and protect us. And he is also the one that will remove fear to help us fulfill our purpose. He gives us courage and confidence to go boldly into the world and do what we came here to do. So right now, Archangel Michael is coming in. His message is you are safe, and he's always kind of depicted with that shield and the sword. Like I said, he's the protector, but these massive, huge wings. And sometimes if you call on him, you may feel, and I'm getting them right now, like shivers, where your hair stands up on your arms, right? You might get goosebumps. You might feel waves of heat because his energy is so big. You might feel tingly all over, right? Or you just might have a sense of a presence, but you might not really necessarily feel the other things, or you may feel nothing at all. That doesn't mean he's not with you, but just start to notice that the more you call on him, are you feeling physically his presence around you, because he has a very big energy. He is the right hand, said to be the right hand of God, so he is magnificent. And his color is like that indigo blue, that I often wear. It's part of my branding. It's kind of this color here on the card. This kind of color is his color, so you can envision him enveloped in that color as well. But he's coming through today to remind you that you're safe and you're protected. But if you feel like you need more of that, if you feel like you need comforting, like these huge wings just want to kind of wrap you in and cocoon you in there. And he's saying that he's protecting you against any lower energies and guarding. He can guard you, your loved ones, your home, your personal belongings. I just came back from traveling, so I always work with Archangel Michael when I'm traveling, and he will help to guard your belongings, make sure the plane or whatever mode of transportation that you're traveling on is protected. And he's basically saying, kind of reiterating what the 2018 overall message is for us, that we are not asking enough for his help, right? He can help you with so many things. And I always joke, and I say that he lives permanently at my house because I call on him all the time. So this is your chance and your opportunity to start adding him in too. You know, like I said, you've got your guardian angels, so continue to work with them, continue to be asking them for stuff. But then remember, we have access, like I said, to all these wonderful archangels. And actually, that's one of the things that I'm including this year with the 2018 forecast readings is an actual kind of a, I guess you can call it a tip sheet that explains what angel do I call on for different things. You know, let's say I need help with my life purpose or relationships, or I lost something. You know, what angel do I work with for that? So that's all in this little tip sheet that I put together. But you know, it is helpful to call in extra support. We have access to that all the time, but we're not using it. So he's here to remind us to continue to think outside the box, to use your angels, not just your guardian angels. Call on him, call on the archangels to help you and give you whatever it is that you need, but especially if you need protection. And that can be just in an energetic way. You know, let's say you work in a place where it's very toxic, very negative, right? Every day when you go in, ask him to envelop you in that beautiful blue light of his to kind of keep you shielded and protected from all of the crazy energy that's out there, lower energy, dense, heavy, toxic energy, that sort of thing. So if you have to interact with anybody like that, Michael is the one that can really, really, really help with that. So make sure you're working with him and, you know, not forgetting, because it's, I know, out of sight, out of mind, but he is such a magnificent, powerful angel that you really want to start calling on him more and more for things too. So I just want to share that with you today. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Like I said, I'll be back at 11:30 Mountain Time today, which is 1:30 Eastern, for a new episode of Takeaway Tip Tuesday. And I'm going to share with you something really, really powerful, but it's easy. This is something like drop of a hat. So if you are feeling like you're calling for, you know, your inner guidance, but you don't really feel like you're picking it up, something is blocking you, you feel really stuck. Hey, Anissa, nice to have you here. Feeling really like, you know, stuck or blocked or really down in the dumps. Like if you're in a slump, you know, yesterday they were saying was what they call technically Blue Monday. You know, it's the most sad day of the year or whatever, which, by the way, was just a public relations scheme by a travel company initially. Yes, you can absolutely view it here, Janice. Later, I will keep the replay and I'll pin it to the top of the page for Takeaway Tip Tuesday. But yeah, like this time of year, you know, we can feel down in the dumps. We can start to feel depressed. It's winter, it's cold, it's dark, it's just going on and on and on. And so I wanted to share something with you guys to kind of help you with that. And that's what I'll be talking about Takeaway Tip Tuesday. So remember that. Another key thing to remember is connect to the power within. My retreat that's coming up in June is still open for registration. We are filling up, but there's still spots. And I want to mention I'm going to actually extend the early bird registration by a week. Because I was away, I just didn't get a chance to really connect with people and to remind them about all the awesome benefits that come with the early bird registration. So I don't want you to miss out. There's over $500 in extras, excuse me, that come when you sign up, but more specifically, if you sign up now by next Monday, which is January 22nd, you'll get a free 2018 forecast reading, which I was just talking about, which comes also with the, yeah, I can email you, Janice. It comes with that tip sheet that I was explaining about what angel do you work with for different things, right? Because a lot of people are like, yeah, that would be handy, you know, to actually know that there's a specific angel for different things. So, yeah, so I will post that below. Janice, you can actually just go to www.connecttothepowerwithin.com, and actually anybody watching, please do that right now after you've stopped watching this. Go connecttothepowerwithin.com. Everything is on there, and I would absolutely love to have you join me June 8th to the 10th. We're going to be out in Radium Hot Springs, British Columbia, beautiful mountainside town, and we're going to do a lot of really cool stuff that's not just sitting there me yapping the whole time. We're going to have excursions, and I've tried to make it really, really special, and it's all geared to helping you learn how to access your inner guidance, decipher it, and then trust it enough so you can actually take action on it. Because if you don't take the action steps, then you're not really, benefiting from it, right? So that's what it's all geared to. It's time to get that life skill back, because it really is a life skill. And we don't have to rely so much on all the noise out there that's just getting more and more women confused and overwhelmed and just sick and tired of hearing everybody telling you what you should do, and you don't have to, let that be your guide, right? You have your own inner GPS, and it's time to get back to that. It's time to listen to that, tune into that, pay attention to that, and it just clears up so much of the confusion and takes away all the stress, right? Who needs stress? We don't need stress and anxiety and worry and all those things. We need more peace, and that's what the angel's job is, to bring us peace. So this is really what I'm working to get people to see, that there's a way to do this very simply. It doesn't have to be confusing and a struggle, but we can get there very easily. So that's what that's about. So yeah, go to connecttothepowerwithin.com, read about the retreat. You got one more week to get in on the early bird registration, which will give you a cheaper rate, plus the free 2018 forecast reading. So check that all out. If you have questions, feel free to post here. You can send me a private message. I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you have. And I better skedaddle. So I will be back, though. Make sure you come back. If you can't be here live, join back and watch the replay to hear more about this very simple way that you can use to get out of a slump, help you hear your guidance better. It just helps in so many ways. So I will be back with that. And until then, have a great morning, and we'll talk to you soon.